You've been on house arrest 21 months. You out. You was on Love and Hip Hop, thriving, and then boom. The unimaginable, the unthinkable happens. This was from the Miami Herald headline. Miami rapper Gunplay accused of pointing an AK-47 at his wife while she held their baby.
Who does that, bro?
But did you ever think that this is your reality right now?
Yeah. Like, I was just at Fleming's Steakhouse the night of, and like a couple hours later, I woke up and I was like in a cell with 2 bologna sandwiches in a jumper. I couldn't understand what just happened. You know what I'm saying? She like just flipped the switch like out of nowhere. And you know, hindsight is 20/20. When I just look at overall, I did my research, okay? And the things that she fell under were NPD. That's narcissistic personality disorder.
Okay.
And it's a real disorder that people don't go get diagnosed for because they don't feel that nothing's wrong. They live in their own bubble, their own reality. They have their own delusions, and that's a protective shell around them. You know what I'm saying? Because whatever happened when they was younger, they put a protective shell around them, and so they can't feel that pain no more of whatever abuse happened or
like a trauma
response type stuff. So they live in a delusion. I always knew I was going to be vindicated because I didn't do anything, but I just knew that this was going to be a process I was going to have to go through by myself. This was going to be a spiritual journey that I was going to have to go through by myself. It wasn't going to be no money or nothing that was really going to get me through this. This was a spiritual warfare. You know what I'm saying? And I realized that once the judge I see that she was 100% blatantly biased. And then that's when I said, yeah, this is way bigger than me. This is bigger than the program. So I just sat back and I gave it to a higher court. You know what I'm saying? And I just sat back and ate my popcorn and watched the good and evil battle it out in room 6-3 in Delancey's courtroom. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it was, you know, my mother was there on every hearing with a Bible, and we was just prayed up. You know what I'm saying? No matter how much lies. I mean, I'm talking about, she even said, when I told her, I said, listen, God is watching you. God is going to handle you. You're lying. God is watching you. You lying. She said she filed a motion, witness intimidation, because the God that I was talking about, she said, was Trap God Lito, because she says, I call him God, and that's my hitman. And if you look on his Instagram, his name is Trap God. In the middle, it says God. Yes. Yeah. So she says, yeah, he calls him God, and that's his hitman.